So hi guys, Angela here. Today we are reviewing the A7 Rigor-Mortis knee sleeves. So a bit of a background, I'm a competitive powerlifter from the Philippines. I compete under the 47 kg weight class. Anyway, today I'll be covering what the A7 knee sleeves are, the pros and cons, where to buy, how to buy them, my experience with these sleeves, and I'll be answering the question, is it for you and is it worth it? Let's get started. So what are the A7 knee sleeves? So they're basically the stiffest knee sleeves on the market, or what A7 offers. A7 actually has 3 stiffness levels of their sleeves. The first one is a flexi, and then they have the stiff, and then the Rigor-Mortis. So the Rigor-Mortis is hourglass shape, and then they offer a level of 10 times the stiffness of any sleeves I know. It's 7 millimeters. And then in length, I think it's 30 cm. These are the longest sleeves that I know in the market right now. They're pretty heavy, weighing in at around 400 to 415 grams each, so around below a pound for both. The sleeves I have with me are in the color Shadow Stone, in size extra small. They have 5 colorways: the Shadow Stone, Stealth, which is in the all black, Alien, Flamingo, and Red Dawn. And these are 100 pounds each, or 7,000 pesos. Now the reason I'm giving the currency in pounds is because I am from the Philippines, and getting any powerlifting equipment isn't the easiest, especially when you're coming from third world country. We don't have any direct access to any of the top brands here like SBD, A7, Inzurin, etc. While you can get these from A7 UK, though shipping is quite expensive and you'd have to pay taxes on top of that. So if you're from the Philippines, I highly suggest to get your A7 goods from A7 United Kingdom or A7 UK, because they ship worldwide. They ship straight to your doorstep. When these were released, they sold like hotcakes. They're still sold out everywhere. They're, I think, for pre-order, so it's gonna take time. But I did had to wait for months for them to restock. And it took me a month to decide if I should get them or not. So anyway, A7 has lots of outlets worldwide. I got these from A7 Korea. Yes, Korea. I use a third-party shipping courier called Shipping Cart. You can also try my shopping box and use my codes here. Actually, much cheaper to buy from A7 Korea and A7 Japan rather than in the US or in the UK. So I spent a total of 7,200 pesos, including shipping. Right, so before I get into the sleeves, just a bit of a background that I have tried all of the sleeves out there. If not all, most of them. My first sleeves were the Elecos. Those were my first comp sleeves. I got them from the rack. The second one is my Stoics, which I use them for training up to now. And then I also got the A7 cones, the regular ones, in the stiff variant. It's the SBD classic knee sleeves. But full disclaimer, I never got them on because I ordered the wrong size. So I'm still selling those. They're in the size 3 extra small. So if you have a little sister or brother who's getting into powerlifting, please buy my sleeves. Knee sleeves tanas yarn. For the pros and cons. So I'll be judging based from a point system. I'll be scoring the sleeves from 1 out of 10, 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. So I'll be judging from its compression, sizing, support, material durability and quality, comfort, and overall. Okay, so compression. I have nothing to say about these sleeves because these will really squeeze the life out of your knees, because they do really offer the most compression. Like, based on experience, since I've had these sleeves for months now, I have worn them competition or for roughly 10 sessions, but I have not broken them in. So when I got these on during a meet, I did experience some blood constrictions. My legs turned purple. I can't even describe it because I was wearing the sleeves for almost 2 hours and I only got to take them off once during warm-up. That is just to give you an idea on how compressive the sleeves So I wouldn't really advise getting these a few days or weeks out of comp, because you would need time to break them in and have a feel of what the sleeves are, because they really feel like the sleeves are wrapped around your knees and calves. Like, I can't really explain the feeling, and they are compressive as hell. So in terms of my point system, I would give these 10 out of 10 compression, like no question about it. They're compressive. Okay, next is sizing. I got the extra small. I'm gonna be flashing the size chart and the sizes of my calves and my quads. So as you can see, I stuck true to size, though my calves would probably pass for small. So when I first got them on, they were bearable to put on. Like, I had baby powder, I was wearing long socks and straps to help me pull up the sleeves. But taking them off was a real pain. There is a strategy though. Though I would suggest sticking with your size based from your true to size and from your calf size. Honestly, I think I should have sized up, because my calf size does pass as a small, and when it's small or when it's too tight in your calves, it's going to be really hard to take them off and on, and the constriction in your calves will be on that specific area or on that specific spot, which isn't the ideal thing when you're squatting. You want and need to feel your legs, and you'll need that leg power. So in terms of sizing, they are accurate, but you do have to consider all three, as in your quads, your knees, your calf size, when choosing your size. So I would rate the sizing of the Rigor-Mortis an 8 out of 10. Or this is debatable, because a lot of lifters would say your sleeves don't really matter, or some would say it adds up 10 to 30 kg on your squat. But me personally, I'm sitting in the middle, because I used to be the lifter who doesn't really care about the sleeves, because there was a time that I would squat without any sleeves on, and it didn't really bother me, because come on, you just need to get stronger, right? Especially if you're competing raw. Like, isn't that the essence, the true essence of lifting raw? Then when you are competitive and you do want to have that edge with other lifters and have the advantage from them, equipment can help. So I'm just going straight to the point. The A7 Rigor-Mortis does help with your squat. I didn't say add up or blow up your squat. It helps. So yes, they are supportive in a way. The rebound is great, especially when you're in the hole. Me personally, my sticking point is right above the hole, or when I squat is right after I ascend. I usually don't have trouble in the hole, so I think these sleeves are perfect for me, because it helps me ascend faster and be better in my sticking point. So just comparing these sleeves versus the Stoics, which is pretty much the same as the classic SBDs, showing you videos of a comparison of how my squat moved on my Stoics versus my A7. I can already tell you how much easier and faster my squats moved when I was wearing my Rigor-Mortis sleeves. So in terms of support, it does give me enough support. So I would rate this a 10 out of 10. They really are supportive and compressive as hell. Like, no doubt. So for the material, durability, and quality, they're 7mm, which is pretty standard for any powerlifting sleeves. He's a thick boy. It comes with a really nice pouch. The quality is great. It's made well. There aren't any loose stitching anywhere. So when these were launched, I'm pretty sure all of you saw the late stress test, wherein they put a 10 to 20 kg on top of the sleeves. They wanted to test if it still stands upright. So I did try that when I first got them on. I got up to 10 kg, but I think I was just doing it wrong. And then I did it again like 2 weeks ago, and it got folded. kahit 10 kg pa lang on top, and it failed. But the rebound when folded still looks crazy. Like, and the quality is just stiff and solid. Like, if you hit me on the face with these sleeves, I would pass out. Then for the print, so far these haven't chipped off. The SBDs I have chipped off when I first got them. Actually, when I first tried them on. So I think I just got a bad pair of SBD knee sleeves. But for the A7, it's still here. Still looks neat. So far, no complaints or any issues with the quality. So I would rate this a 10 out of 10. The comfort. So now this is where it gets interesting. Now from the name itself, they're literally called the knee sleeves of death. And there's a reason for it. I'm just gonna go straight to the point. These sleeves aren't comfortable at all. The moment I put them on, it would really take me 5 to 10 minutes. I'd feel discomfort, pain, and numbness on my legs. It's a weird feeling, but personally, it's a feeling that I'm familiar with because I used to figure skate. And if you're a figure skater, you know the pain of breaking in new boots. And that is the same feeling when I have these sleeves on. So they are really tight, as in. And then it would literally decrease my blood flow and turn my legs red or even purple and numb. That said, when you have these sleeves, you really need time to take them off and on every set. Now when I squat though, I don't feel any discomfort or pain. It does feel compressive and I feel the support. But before and after any set, that's when the discomfort sets in. In training though, whenever I squat, I usually wear my training sleeves or stoic knee sleeves during my warm-up and my second to the last warm-up, and then I reserve my comp sleeves or my stiff sleeves for my last warm-up, top set, and backups. So yes, I will say that these sleeves are not comfortable. Though I do suggest wearing them often, so that they can be broken in easily, and simply just choosing the right size for you would help. So when it comes to comfort, I would rate this at 2 out of 10. Now lastly, is it for you? And is it worth it? So these sleeves have it all, essentially. So I think they're the perfect competition knee sleeves. If you're a competitive powerlifter, they are great. If you are a beginner, I wouldn't suggest getting these because it does require time, some weeks, and there's a learning curve with these sleeves. Also, I would suggest really verifying your size based from the size charts and your calf size. More than anything else, the calf size matters. It really does. They're a great sleeve for competition. They're supportive as hell. And they've helped me broke some PRs. Right now, my best squat is at 117.5. But the trade-off really is the comfort. If you're willing to trade that off over anything else, I would highly suggest getting your hands on. And if you're not willing to trade them off, but would want a cheaper alternative yet a great stiff knee sleeve, I still would suggest getting these sleeves, but you would need time, another training knee sleeve for it, because you do need to take these off on and on every time. So my verdict is yes, they are worth it because they are the cheapest in the market. Quality is great overall. Support and compression is there, but then again, it's not comfortable. But if you're willing to trade comfort over anything else, then this is for you, I guess. Comprehensive A7 Rigor-Mortis review. If you enjoyed this video, or if you found this helpful, or if you're gonna buy your new sleeves in the near future, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think of these sleeves, or if you have the same sleeves as I have. Let me know. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. That would really help a lot. That is all. Thank you. Bye bye.